Okay, I think I'm alive again. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna change my bandwidth here. Let's go to low. All right. Hopefully this comes across, and now I think I'm ready to screen share. Try this again. All right. Nope, not what I want. Let's see if this is working. All right. We're going to talk about opening weekend. I'm going to go on YouTube real quick and make sure that everything's going well and streaming live. It's going well and streaming live. Oh yeah, looks like we are. All right. Wait for a few people to get on here for a second. All right. We're gonna review some new lines we put in. I want to start with we'll do the Samson twist. I think we might start with that valley on Saturday. We're going to do so these hills are literally right next to Samson. Right there is Samson. Here's our new line. Got a real tight run at the bottom. These are no-run hills, very tough for a stock foiler, but should be pretty good. Has a pretty hard hit at the bottom. I'm sure that'll smooth out with some attempts. I got it. Very slippery. A lot of roots. A lot of roots, a lot of shale rock. Definitely going to be some fun hills. Anything on the Samson hillside is going to be fun. So that's the far left line. That's probably one of the easier lines. Let's see. I'm going to go to the far right. I want to do the original try on that. So this will kind of give you the bottom look of all four entries. There's one on the right, one there in the far. Then there's basically four lines right there. I was kind of pointing them out to you. This is the far right line. Has a nice little hook in at the bottom, kind of tight between the trees. This will be a fun one. So this goes right across the trail that brings you into the bottom of Sampson. I'm running all rubber here. And again, nobody's tried this yet. We literally just took the logs and the briars and stuff off of it. I think that'll be a pretty easy climb with some chains on there. It's a little off camber there. Definitely some roots. So that's the far right line. The first line you saw, the first video, was the far left line. So let me show you. Actually, let's see. We want to do the far left. I already showed you. Let's do the inner left. So you got two choices here at the top. Let's see if I look up here real quick. Let's back it up. So you got two choices at the top. There's a dead tree here in the middle. You can go left of this tree or you can go right of that tree. The left is pretty tight. It doesn't look like it, but it's pretty tight, and it naturally wants to take you into this tree. But like I said, we'll just have some fun with it on Saturday, see what happens. I think the more we try this hill, the more it's going to change with all the shale rock and roots underneath. It could get worse or it could get better.
Rubber's tough on this.
So there's that one. Again, these banks down here are pretty steep. The straight lines aren't bad at all, but the banks on the inner lines are definitely pretty steep. So this is the inner right one. This is what I think is going to be the hardest. This might be a possible bounty here, so I'm still making decisions, but we'll get it all figured out by Saturday. Hard to hit at the bottom. It's got a nice little 1 foot ledge down there. And then you got to zigzag between that sapling right there. And it's off camber right up here up top too. So there's a dead tree on the ground right here. I left that there on purpose. So you got to purposely go between the dead tree and the sapling. I like it. I like it a lot. And this right here behind the quad, straight back down, that is the easier line. That's the far right line. So the far right and far left are easier lines, and the inner lines are definitely more difficult with the having to zigzag around the grouping of trees here in the middle. So here is the far right line again. That's what happens when you get off track. It's definitely tight. Let's see here. I get turned around and give it another go and get up to the top so you can kind of see the whole climb here. This was the first make out of these 4 hills. So there's the top. Hoping to see maybe a view looking down the hills. Maybe not quite. All right. I'm going to try to find one more angle here at the bottom before we move on to the next hills. See if I can find the first try on the left, I believe. Might have been this third try. So this is a run for Samson right here. And you cut over. Yeah, see what I'm talking about, how tight those trees are? They're definitely tight. So here it is. I want to show you the bottom here. Got to watch coming down here. It's tight going in between these trees. I can see somebody smacking their back tire off, swing arm off at those trees there, coming down too hot. So this is the bottom of the inside left. It's got a nice little ledge right there. It's pretty steep. And the right side's worse. The right side's steeper. I love it. Very little run. Pretty good hills. Like I said, that right one with the inner right with the turn in it. That is possible bounty. I'll let you guys know here soon. All right, so those are the 4 hills just to the right of Samson. Like I said, this is probably going to be the first valley we go to. It's going to kind of all depend on the sun that day. If we got some cloudy skies, we may head to Devil's Valley first. So Devil's Valley has 2 new lines in it. There's suns in your face right here, so you understand what I'm saying. If it's not a cloudy day, we're going to have to come here a little later in the day. So the idea, see if I can get a better view without the sun in our face. The idea is to go left right here in between these 2 trees, and there's a nice little mound of dirt right here. You got to kind of get through here with some speed, launch over that mound, and go all the way up to the top, make a right hook. That's what I'm. You kind of got to make a left. I guess it's a left hook going to the right.
That's a tough turn.
So we did make rewind that for a second. We did make a line that goes down in between this rock and tree. We cleared all these dead trees out, and we got a nice little run right there. It comes across. It's pretty slippery, a lot of shale in there. Again, the sun's in my face. I was just trying to get to the corner to get a view of the top. See if I can get a quick angle here, the sun not being in our face. There we go, just a hair back. Whoops, I didn't realize I still had control of it. All right, so there's a nice little hump right here, right before the corner. If you can get over that hump with some speed and then take this corner, you gotta stay in this almost like green vegetation here, but we got it cleared off pretty good so the sun can dry out some of the hillside, hopefully. All the leaves and stuff are off of it. But there's 2 lines. You can go left here, or you can keep doing a right hook. I guess I called it left hook, but anyway. You can keep going right here and go over the top, and it's a good flat spot that takes you in the top of Devil's Pitchfork. I wish I had a better view of that. I don't think I got a video of the top of this hill. So you can see it's got a nice ledge on it. And like I said, if you come around this corner, I think if you're already naturally turning, it might be better just to stay right and go up. But if not, if you can stay straight coming around this corner, you can go straight up this wall. definitely going to be extension, definitely going to be chains needed on this one. All right, let's see if we can get another one here. I'll show you a bottom view real quick. So real quick, this is actually another line that we just cut in by accident. We cleared some dead trees out of the bottom right here, and we cleared this off, and it's really hard to see. Yeah, I think the sun's gonna tear us up here. Hold on. I am hoping. Can't see it. I took a run at this, so maybe we can get to see a better view of that. I've been working a ton of hours at work, so I apologize for not being 100% prepared, but I want to at least give you guys a glimpse of these hills. So this is the bottom run for, if you come between these trees where those guys are standing, you can come down this hillside back here and try the devil's left hook, right hook, whatever you want to call it. And then there is a straight run we created right here in between these trees that's going to come straight up this knoll and up that wall I was trying to show you that was pretty bright. So there's a little bit better. So you can come down this hill and come straight through these trees and go straight up. It's a straight shot, but the wall is very sketchy. It is not a clean launch. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that does. I haven't hit it yet. I literally just rolled up to it. I'm calling it Devil's Anus. I love it. So this is that straight run I was talking about. It's real choppy still. Needs a couple. All right, this is a better angle. So there's a rock outcropping here, and there's obviously the whole thing's a wall. But actually, if right here on the top of this rock outcropping is actually the line that goes up the left side of Devil's Pitchfork. So Brogan's been up it. I've been up it. There's been some bikes up it. I'm not sure what all the quads have been up it, if any. But it's a good line. It's a long hill. So if you hit this wall, you got to be prepared to land and still climb another at least 20, maybe 30 feet. So, and this bottom right here before the wall is greasy. So you're not going to get traction to launch up that wall. You're going to have to do it with all momentum. You can see the quad just sliding. It's just grease.
I wasn't hooking up there.
So you definitely got some choppiness right here. It's going to take some runs. It's going to take us beating on it a little bit on opening day, but we'll get it. Somebody will get it. But yeah, this wall, see how much that sticks out? And then you got another one just real close to this tree right here. It sticks out. So it looks sketchy. I think with speed, you could skip the first one and just land up top. That's the plan for me. So see what you guys want to do. It's up to you. So I've got some other hills we've cut in over by Widowmaker. We did some of those last, 2 years ago, I think it was. We put some new ones in. We started to put one in new last year and never actually finished it, but we finished it for doing some prep and trail maintenance. We cleared a lot of dead trees out of the way, and Nightmare Valley has been cleaned up by the trail maintenance crew. Thank you to them for that. So it's really all I got, I think. I don't think I got any other angles. So the 4 hills in Samson, we're calling them Samson Twist, and then the 2 hills in Devil's Valley, Devil's Left Hook and Devil's Anus. That Devil's Anus is going to be it's going to be iffy. I think Devil's Left Hook will get climbed eventually if we get enough people that wants to brave it. But I'm all for it as soon as I get my chains on them rubber pro wedges, or I might go back to the snows. I'm not sure with the chains. So I don't want to make this too long. That's really all I had. Let me stop sharing my screen here. There we go. So I was kind of hoping I can get on YouTube real quick, see if you guys were asking any questions. Yeah. So opening weekend, obviously we're going to do the same thing we've been doing. For those of you who haven't done it before, we're doing our typical opening weekend. We're going to get started. If everybody wants to show up around 8:30, we're going to try to get our group picture again. Yeah, cheater line at Tim. Yeah, okay, buddy. Like you need a cheater line. So we'll do our group picture at 9 a.m. sharp. So don't be late for that if you guys want to be part of that. All right. We'll see you guys Saturday morning. I'll be posting more on our event page. Just look for the event page on Hillcom, Ohio. And I got a private event started too. If you're part of that, I'm going to be posting on both of them so you won't miss anything. If you're a part of either one of them, you'll be good. So that's all I got. I'm getting off here. So don't want to make this too long. We'll see you guys on Saturday, and I'll shoot me some questions if you have any on Facebook. And hope to see everybody there. Be prepared for some good climbing. Looks like it's going to be good weather for us. Can't wait.